before you pick that drink up tonight, just listen to me for 5 minutes. Now, I'm coming up to almost 150 days sober, about 5 months. And I just want to share with you some of the things that have changed for me, some of the best things that have happened, and things that I recognize within myself that have simply improved greatly. Now, number one is how calm I am. I'm literally as chilled as a stoner with the energy of an athlete. And an example of this, right? But about 3:30 this morning, I woke up because I needed a wee, right? And I could hear dripping coming from the kitchen. I was like, oh, I best turn that tap off. And as I got about halfway into the kitchen, I felt water under my feet. And the ceiling from the neighbours above, it was leaking through the ceiling, dripping all over, absolutely everywhere in the kitchen, covered in water. But I was super chilled about it. It wasn't a big issue. If, you do decide to put that beer down and try sobriety out, for example, you become so calm in comparison to whoever you were before. Just super chilled, you're non-reactive. Things don't bother you so much. Number two is my sleep. Oh, baby, my sleep is so on point, and I sleep like a champion now. Don't get me wrong. I have the odd night like last night where I got woken up, right? And the odd night where I don't have a great night's sleep, just like normal. But my general day-to-day or night-to-night sleep is so on point. I'm sleeping like I was a kid again. I go to sleep and I wake up literally like comatose, like I've just been out of this world, like on another planet. And I'm so refreshed and energized and ready to take on the day. Number three is the amount of energy I have. My energy has skyrocketed. I'm exercising so much at the moment. I've got body goals. I've got strength goals. I've got like athletic goals of things I want to do, right? But part of it is knackering myself out because the energy is so high, my testosterone levels have completely changed that I'm having to knacker myself out and get myself to sleep. My whole energy and vibe has completely changed. I'm looking at life so differently now. I'm appreciating the simple things in life far more and not sitting around overthinking about everything in my own head, sort of low energy vibes, right? Not like that at all. Everything is charged up, ready to go. But I'm also better at relaxing at the same time. Alcohol has affected me for a very long time. Almost 5 months ago I stopped. And for the 18-month period before that, oh man, I was going in. I was 2 to 3 pints a day on a work day. And then on days off and holidays, I was absolutely smashing the sauce. But I think because deep down I was unhappy. So the other thing I learned is self-respect. And that is a big one. Really caring about yourself and putting yourself first. Not in a selfish sort of way. I don't have children, right? But say if I do have kids, the last thing I'd ever want to be is that dad who sits there every night, comes home from work, undoes his belt, the belly's still hanging over the trousers. Have my kids looking up at me, maybe move the belly just out of the way so I can see them, right? And I sit down, I watch shit all night and just drink. And I get up and I repeat and I think, oh, I deserve this. I've had a hard day at work. No, you deserve better, bro. You deserve to treat yourself better, And that's the big thing that sort of plays on my mind as well. I don't want to be that dude. Luckily for me, I didn't put on loads of weight, but since I've stopped drinking, I've also lost. Along with doing exercise and stuff and controlling my nutrition, I've lost almost 11 kilo. And then this last month alone, the weigh-in I had at the beginning of this month being July 2026, I'd lost 2 kilo, right? And it's pretty much just losing fat now. So all them things are coming together. Every area of my life is better, and I'm just more on point on everything that I do. The other thing is, I've really noticed my confidence has come back. I'm just who I am again. I know that sounds well cheesy, right? But I don't know how else to say it. I look in the mirror and I'm proud of myself. Like before, when I was drinking and I had like a beer belly and my skin was all horrible and I just looked haggard and old and far older than I am. And I'd brush my teeth at night, but I wouldn't look in the mirror when I'd do it, right? Or if I did, I'd just look in the mirror that I could see myself from here upwards, nothing below. Because I was ashamed of my body. If you do struggle with drinking, if it's part of your daily routine, you are on the way to, or you could have, I don't want to call it a problem, but it is a type of addiction, right? And you have to ask yourself the question, if when I get home from work, I feel the need to always have a drink, always, I deserve this, right? Then if that's what you do, if that is a response, really, to stress, it's a weird thing. It's like there's like an odd feedback loop, because you're drinking to temper and treat the stress of the day, of your job that you guarantee not to like if you have to drink every day, right? Or it's too high stress for you. You're not someone who can deal with a high stress environment. To help you unwind at the end of the day, you're drinking alcohol. And that just makes everything worse. That will just make your performance go down. You must have noticed, say when your workload increases, or when you start a new job and it's more stressful, and you're someone who likes to drink, you will end up drinking a bit more than usual. Not good, right? You ever notice that? You must have. And I know it's a hard thing to do, right? But I can't recommend it enough, just because I feel so good now, man. Everything just seems to be falling into place. When I was drinking, everything just felt and it seemed out of reach. And that's because it was my body's response and my mind's response to the alcohol going, yeah, it's out of reach for you right now, bro, because you're not running up them hills anymore. You're not doing hill sprints with a weighted vest on anymore, bro, because of your beer belly and your addiction. And sometimes you have to look in the mirror, but especially if you're a man, and go, I can't even do these sort of standard things that a man from 30, 40 years ago would be able to do, no problem. They wouldn't even think about it. They'd be like, oh yeah, let's just go do that, right? Well, if you want to get in contact with me, head over to my Insta, or there's an email below, and maybe I can help you on your journey. And if you do want to stop, I promise you, there is going to be no regret from doing it. I'll see you in the next video.